Especially when people just come out of a relationship, it's very common that people feel very lonely and they get scared to be alone and they feel that need to have somebody love them again or get into another relationship. And it's also very common that people go from relationship to relationship to relationship to relationship and keep thinking, why is it that I'm not finding the right one? So there's a reason behind all of this. In fact, you can't rush into a relationship, especially if you're scared of being single. And I'm going to dive deep into this in this video. But before we get into it, show reel, hit it. What's up guys, namaste to everybody, this is Akarshana here, and in this video I want to share with you a thing that I'm observing when people go from one relationship to another relationship to another relationship, and then they start questioning. They say, why is it that I'm not attracting the right person? Actually, there's a very simple answer to that, and we want to dive into it in this video. And I know for some of you it will seem extremely tough, because especially at times when you go through a breakup and then you're used to being with somebody, that feeling of loneliness or being scared of to be single, all that type of ideas or that attachment becomes a problem. But you need to understand from which state you are attracting from in those moments. Always understand, when we usually talk about the law of attraction, we always say that we don't attract what we want. So we can be saying, I want this type of person, I hope that my next partner will be this type of person, but we don't attract that, because we attract what we are. In fact, I always say in law of attraction, when we say, I hope, hope is not good, because hope is like, it's a little wishy-washy, It should be, I know, instead. But that should not be our attachment to attracting in those moments. Why? Let me tell you. There's a couple of reasons. The first reason is because when you first break up and come out of a relationship, what happens? You go into this emotional state. And I always say this, I say when emotions are high, intelligence is low. So a lot of the time we don't make the best decisions, and I'm sure a lot of you can connect with this. When you get really emotional, sometimes you do stupid things and then come later on to regret it. But if you're prone to stepping into relationships during those times, then it's very easy to make the wrong decisions, and because your emotions are high, you're kind of like, okay, this seems right. And the second thing is because we need to think about our state and our vibration in those moments. If you feel that desperate need to have somebody beside you because you feel lonely, if you're feeling lonely, what type of people are you attracting in that moment? We always say that love starts from self-love. It's very, very common, and you probably can relate to this, is that in moments like that, when you're feeling lonely and you feel like I need to find somebody, the type of people you find is also having this attachment issue, or is having these trust issues, or having these problems, or there's some negativity happening there, where you'll find that the people you get with, they need to go through that personal development also. And so instead of doing that, how about you taking that time out to say, hey, you know what? I'm going to stay single for this period. And why? It's for working on myself. Because when I work on myself, I need to understand one basic principle, is that I cannot attract true love if I'm not in love myself. You attract what you are. So in these moments, it should be holding out and saying, okay, you know what? I'm going to take some time for myself. I'm going to take some space for myself. I'm going to work on myself. How can I every single day, while not needing to be attached to somebody else, I can still be happy and fulfilled? How in every moment I can still feel love and gratitude. So the practices you can do, meditation practices you can do, every single day you do gratitude journals and things like that, that will help. And also going out to nature. And why going out to nature works is because when we are connected, we're connected with the universe. When we're connected with nature, we go out to nature, even just I don't know if you guys have tried this before, and it might sound a little bit odd, but just tree hugging a tree. Because that recycle of energy with existence is who you are. And being able to absorb that without needing a romantic partner. When we are able to find love everywhere, when we're able to just be at home by ourselves and just feeling love and gratitude of being alive, our vibrations are at its strongest. And guess what type of people we start attracting? Those of you who are thinking of attracting your soulmate, attracting your twin flame, attracting that dream guy or dream girl, that's when the moments happen. Because you become perfection, so you attract perfection. And then the relationship that comes together will be long lasting. It's the most beautiful one. Because there's no attachment. Nobody has that attachment. So I know a lot of you are thinking, okay, it sounds extremely tough, especially those of you who are desperate to get into another relationship. But trust me one thing, hold it out right now, do the practices I shared with you, and then later on, you'll never regret it because you'll find the love of your life, and then you can come back to this video and share your success story with everybody else. That'll be nice to know because then it'll help everybody else. If you've ever been through this before, please do comment below and then share your story so that it helps inspire more people out there, so they understand how all these principles actually work. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, please do hit the thumbs up, hit the like button. Also comment below, let us know where you guys have tuned in from. That's always nice to know. And finally, if you're new to this channel and you haven't already, remember to hit that subscribe button and the notifications button next to it. That's a little bell sign, by the way, because this year I'm dedicated to making daily videos to hold you accountable to make it your best year yet. But for now, guys, I'm signing out. Namaste. Ciao.